Hello, hello, sacred soul. It is so beautiful to welcome everybody over here on YouTube. This is not my first time going live at all, but it is on YouTube. So I'm really excited to start this venture over here to really get this work, these transmissions and activations out into the public eye, out into anybody who wants to receive them. So I am Megan Rose. If you are not familiar with my work, I'm a spiritual gift activator, a energy medicine teacher, and I really specialize in just helping people wake up their own latent healing gifts, their naturally born psychic abilities, um, through activations and transmissions. These source born activations that are called the frequency codes are one of the main methods that I use to offer this work to this world and to really just help bring harmonic energies and loving energies back onto the planet as the overall frequency that we get to experience here as humans. So please, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The subscribe button will enable you to chat with me publicly. You can share any comments, experiences. That's always really nice after the code has um, been anchored in, to share your experiences as well. Most people wind up, of course, having the same experiences, which I'll explain in a second. I'll go into a little bit about the codes. But you can be taken on your own beautiful journeys. Guides can come through. A lot of beautiful cellular and soulful stimulations take place in the code. So why don't we go ahead? Hi, Patricia. It's beautiful to see you. Why don't we go ahead and talk a little bit more about the codes, how I really started doing these activations, and what you can expect here today by taking place in the peace paradigm frequency code. So this all of the frequency codes are born from source itself. They specifically come through the order of light, which is the order of Melchizedek, the brothers of the light, the sisterhood of the rose. It's really a beautiful faction of the benevolent ascended masters, those brothers and sisters who have walked before us on this planet to bring in energies like peace and love themselves, the Buddhas, the Christed beings, and that are also still readily available for teaching, for wisdom, for activations, really helping, again, ourselves and our souls acclimate back to the original covenants of the universe, our original divine blueprint that help us unfold to encompassing the full range of divine spiritual beings that we are. No more really kind of just holding up in these cocoons, these beautiful human bodies that help us navigate this plane. It's their teachings, their activations through this medicine, these frequency codes, help you really become all that you are. So that's this work. And I myself have been studying energy medicine for over 20 years, partaking in activations like this for nearly as long. And it was an activation like this frequency code that actually had me start to get into like a mystery school wisdom teaching with the order of Melchizedek. It was a pure silent activation, that's like 60, 90-minute silent activation that I was taking place in. And during the silent medication, I started hearing channeled messages from this order of light that was training me, in essence, and sharing with me the wisdom of frequencies and wavelengths and divine color rays, and how they all come together in different forms and groupings to be able to mimic anything. That's why there's literally a code for happiness or calm or focus or prosperity. Any essence that we can understand on the human plane has a vibrational signature. So, what we're doing when we call in the frequency codes, which are just conglomerations of wavelengths and color rays and vibrational signatures, we are using their harmonic and properly formed sequences to replace the discordant frequencies that are upon this planet and that are rampant in all of our bodies because we grew up here on Earth. So the pain, the fear, doubt, confusion, anything with a low frequency can and will be combated, neutralized, and combated, if you will, by these harmonic rays. Because as the order and harmony comes in, anything that is not that simply starts to fall out of your body. Because harmony will always have a stronger resonance, a stronger vibrational field than the disarray and then the discord. So the only catch there is that even though the harmonics have stronger vibrations than the discord, and they can actually easily displace the discord in our body, humans have, all of us have imprinted for so long into the discordant, into energies in our bodies that have caused dis-ease and energies like, again, fear, pain, lack, that we've grown up with these being imprinted into our cellular system. And so since it's been such a long time that these have been imprinted, they start to become cellular memory. So since it's taken so long, this is why I always teach that we must every day choose harmony over discord, and why I share so many public teachings and free teachings and activations on these, because the harmony should be out there. You can also take advantage of very affordable membership options with me where you get 60 plus activations and transmissions for literally pennies on the code. We're at $44.44 per month right now. I will drop links to that later, but I want to stay in this energy now. And so harmony over discord every day, peace, love, absolute coming together, connection over otherwise. And so with the peace paradigm, I'm so excited that this is ready to actually come through, because I've been hearing its essence for about 2 years now. Like, it's been playing right above in the ethereal space. So I've known that it's something that can be anchored in, but it's as if it was waiting for a time, a portal, a timeline. I was going to say, if you will, but that's really what it is it's waiting. It was waiting for a precipice for us to pass through, and it's now. And so we can really start. It's like collectively as a planet and as humankind, as divine human beings, we keep going through certain stages, through certain evolutionary vibrational stages, what we tend to call dimensions, but there's a lot more to it than that. So when we do this collectively, it's like each stage is a rebirth, and we're ready to be able to hold in our bodies these new harmonic levels continually. So we are anchoring in a peace paradigm today. So every soul who is called here to this transmission and in other work to be able to be a literal frequency keeper, a harmonic code yourself for peace. Yes, There is destruction and deconstruction on our planet right now. That's obviously no secret as to divisions and tactics that are being taken upon this planet to devise us again and again and again and again. We, as the sacred souls who chose to birth here onto this planet during this amazing time, this great awakening, know what we came here for. We know that we're ready to be the beacons of light and to be the keepers of these codes, to literally emanate peace from our own bodies and our own vibrational signatures, so that your very essence, your very breath waking up in the morning, becomes a benevolent nature, a beneficial nature for the planet. That's why souls like you who have called to listen to these codes and transmissions such as this are ready and are here, have come here to be again these carriers, these code keepers, and these beacons of light. So we're going to go ahead really into the code. I'm very briefly going to kind of describe what we do in the frequency codes. I know a lot of people that will be here. This will be the first time that you do this, since I normally do this work in my private group, the Energetic Arts Community, and I will share that with you later as well. Again, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It will enable you to comment, ask questions, share your experiences with me. And so frequency codes, like I've mentioned, are actually silent transmissions. I could turn on and start the peace paradigm code here and not say a word and just hold space and be the bearer, the transmitter, the anchorer, and you guys would feel what I'm feeling. You would see the rays, they would come in. Of course, we're all here at different awakening levels, different abilities. So please don't judge what comes through for you. Every time you listen to a transmission, your body comes into more and more harmony, which means you will start perceiving energy better and better and easier every day that you choose to listen to the codes. So while they can be silent, I have never been called to hold a full silent transmission. I will act as a mouthpiece for any divine messages that want to come through related to peace, which is absolutely the highest frequency that we can reach. Actually, I'm going to look this up because I not even look it up. It's really that like love itself is right there at the top, and then the peace frequencies. It's funny how they're letting me feel it now. So we are going to go ahead and get started in the code real quick because the energies are coming in. But so I will also share with you the rays, maybe even the geometries, because they come in different ways. So there's codes that wrap around us like a pod. There's rays that come in like a straight laser. And so if I am called to also share a collective energy that's pulling through the body, sometimes I will do that as well. I found that this is a way to really help share the essence of what the vibrational signature of peace and living in a peaceful paradigm does for your body. So we're really in for a treat, because this is the first time I've ever called in this frequency code. But I do have a peace code in one of my big courses. And as you can imagine, a calm code drops your nervous system, a happy code turns up the lip, pain release codes release your pain. So a peace paradigm, isn't that really in essence what we're all after? It doesn't matter whether you're like an extrovert and adventurous and all this. At the end of the day, even if you like adrenaline, peace though, in the body, in the soul, and in your communities, and in the world. At the end of the day, it's absolutely what we're all after here, a cornucopia of an existence, a peaceful paradigm that we do get to call in and we do get to create in our reality as more and more souls step up to be those carriers and to be the bearers of these signatures. So, with that, we are going to go ahead into this code. And I'm probably the last things I'll say is you do want to be in a comfortable and relaxed state. But this isn't like a yogic meditation where you can't move the body at all. Your body might want to move. It might want to start swaying. Your arms just might want to stretch out because this is a very real cellular transmission as well. So that's why I always talk about that cell to soul. These are DNA activations. They're going to reach you on your higher consciousness existence, but they're very much coming in and helping your body, your cells, and train and mimic, if you will, the energy of peace. So this is why we feel them so deeply, because we are coming into and train to that frequency. So if your body does want to, move around slightly, go ahead and like spread out the legs. You can do so, okay? So don't think you're going to interrupt anything by shifting your body and so forth. And hi, Melissa. So beautiful to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here, both live right now. Again, very excited for this debut over here on YouTube. Everybody who is catching this later, please also subscribe and say hi to me. I love creating soulful relationships, and I love seeing and hearing your own experiences, as well as answering any questions you may have about activations and journeying and transmissions, the order of the light, and so forth. So know that I am here for you, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I always sip water before my transmissions. I do recommend that for you as well, and going forward whenever you're doing high powered energy work. Okay. So remember that these are silent activations. As soon as I bring on the code, I normally will be silent for the first little bit, and then I'll start to allow the translation that wants to come through. Please go ahead and close your eyes if you're called to do so, if you're in a safe space. We're going to ask your breath to find its own natural rhythm. You're going to ask your sacred energy to come home into your body, to come back to where it belongs. If you had any little tendrils of energy or tension elsewhere, we're asking them to come in and fill your body with your own sacred energy as we speak. And at the same time, to let go of and dissolve any energies and attachments that do not belong to you and that do not serve your highest good. Coming into our own sovereign circles here before we begin. And with that, the frequency code, the peace paradigm is beginning now. It's like immediate happiness and smiles are coming in. Such a huge weight of the world energy, as we call it, that is drifting off your shoulders, dropping away. Tinges of emotional energy that are coming up because as humans, we don't really get to feel this vibration. on a daily basis, sometimes ever. So being so in tune with the true source born frequencies of peace and love and harmony, true divine connection bathing down on your body as we speak, it can really open that heart portal. We're just blessing the entire body, but really these beautiful beams of light coming in to the high heart and the high heart right now, focusing on this area to allow you on your personal human journey to shed whatever it is that you need to and that you're ready to, that you're safely and capable of shedding, so that the full breadth of the vibration of peace can come in to live into your body. It's really such a happy vibration. It's like it's almost forced smiles are coming up, so a very jovial, gleeful energy that comes with embodying peace. Really getting to be a carrier of this energy and the vibrant nature that it turns on in ourselves. Really dissolving multiple frequencies of pain points. Mental, emotional pain mostly is what they're wanting to say that is dropping away first here, as these jubilant, gleeful, loving, peaceful energies really coming in again. Huge pillar of light, not coming down from the Sushumna, coming down from our front and our center, coming into the heart and the high heart, and spreading out into your body from this point. So let's just go ahead and let this in, because this dissolving of the mental, emotional pain points can be pretty big. Again, reminders from the divine that these codes are pure loving energy. And with that, the releases can be very gentle, but they still need to take place as peace becomes the overall energy in our bodies. They're really wanting to address the magnetic boots that as we call them, that are turning on. If you focus down on the soles of your feet in general, you're likely feeling a literal pull into the earth. As this, in order to embody and be a carrier of a peace paradigm, and to have it, right, create outer change from your inner change, it needs to anchor into this reality, into this earth and timeline, into these constructs. So when the magnetic boots come on, it's a really deep anchor onto the planet and into your life, into the life that is perceived all around you. So very beautiful aspect of this transmission. allowing the full breadth and understanding of what peace means for the whole planet to embody into yourselves and into this timeline, into this paradigm, overriding the false frequencies, the false matrix timelines, calling in and being the embodiment of peace for yourself, for your friends, for your families, for your communities, for the entire planet, the entire paradigm. Big, big energy, my friends. So while they very much want to notate that we're still allowing this beautiful merging of the peace frequency into your mental and emotional layers and anything in your tissues that has been affected by that, they're wanting to get more specific into the physical tissues now. So the organs specifically themselves, although this doesn't just have to be with your major organs, this is very much anywhere in your body that could have been affected by energy. So, like the liver is anger, the kidneys are fear, the stomach is dread. So these very discordant frequencies, as I mentioned in the beginning, they just don't have a place anymore when we're living in harmony, when your body is expressing the peace paradigm, when it gets to carry, anchor, love, absorb, and merge with these frequencies, you're going to start to feel movement and shifts and dropping aways and vibrations, sometimes little pings and pangs, little needle points can present as the discord that has been stored in these tissues and in these aspects of yourself for so long leave the body again and again and again as these amazing beams of golden white rays coming forth to encompass you in the energies of peace, in the literal frequency and vibration of peace, letting that wash over your tissues so that you can heal on all levels, literally all levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. I'm going to go ahead and bring back in some silence for a few moments here as this, again, it just absorbs into your body and really helps you let go of some of these pockets of pain that have been physically affecting your body. Allowing the transmutation to take place with the ever powerful white ray that is encompassing your entire spherical biofield as well as the physical body. They're also wanting me to really announce and share the divine blue rays as well as the divine fuchsia rays. So energies of wisdom and energies, peace is also very much coming forth with a blue ray, but also the energies of divine love, So again, love and peace really share such a similar, beautiful, healing, deeply healing frequency. And they're coming forth to help you, again, really be the beacon of light is a big energy that's wanting to be shared. It's probably why I said it at the beginning, as well as because, of course, it's coming through in this transmission. So, literally understanding that you're like a lighthouse for this peace and for this love by being a divine soul who chooses to show up in this way for yourself and the planet. Know that that's a big deal. That you, this is why, right? You're here for this change. You're here to be the literal cellularly harmonic change for this planet. And they're wanting to come in. It's like accolades almost and praise, like this big, beautiful council of benevolent beings showering these rays down upon us. We're really feeling deep activations up at the crown with this, but a lot of love and praise, uh, beautiful, nurturing, I want to say motherly, but it's divine, heavenly presence. It's not just feminine. Just deep adoration. Adoration is a really good word for it, and what they're wanting to share. A deep adoration for you being a lighthouse of peace. What It's what's filling up your body. It's what you came here to exude in any thousand of numerous ways that you can do that. The smiles at the checkout, the time at the, sharing your time at the library, the way that you're there for your friends, the way that you raise your kids. Yes, the books you write and things like that, but literally just waking up and being you. They're really wanting to share this adoration that they have for you and the path that you chose to come here to be birthed and to live through times like this, to be those who that much more have helped and assisted to call in finality, the peace paradigm, to get it to anchor here through your lighthouse, through your body, and to anchor into the planet. Huge wells of light are filling up within you. These are really what I call these buoyant frequencies, where it can literally feel like your body is expanding and getting lighter. Um, we are light receptive humans. Our cells do, and our cells are affected by light. So when we talk about things like light spectrums and divine rays, again, this really isn't ethereal. It's on electromagnetic wavelengths and spectrums that we just can't see as humans, but we're taking them in when these rays come down in transmissions like this. And so it lights you up and it fills you up in ways that you likely haven't felt much before, unless you're used to doing, work like this. So no, they really want you to know, like, you're being filled with the light. Like, what a beautiful mission, what a beautiful reality for your cells to get to activate and wake up and rejoice in that again and again and again. Really beautiful visions of what a peace paradigm means in our outer world and in our communities, and truly being able to hold a steady space, a strong space for this energy as we, of course, may still witness the dissolution and the deconstruction, knowing that we are still doing our jobs, our very important jobs as frequency keepers, to hold this light, to choose this light, to choose this frequency and the other harmonic original blueprints over and over. And this is what will truly help in the transition and in the awakening and in the energy, so that eventually and soon everybody can exist and feel and receive this peace paradigm. So people are born into the peace paradigm. What a day to rejoice that that will be. Okay. So I'm hearing that we're going to allow the official transmission to taper off. We've kind of, where I'm going to go ahead and open my eyes actually. So we're starting to come here, back down. Whenever the transmissions start to taper off, it doesn't mean that we're not going to still feel this frequency, and still be absorbing and affected by the frequency, because it's in us now. It's within us. It's the frequency codes again are activations. So it's activated you into the peace paradigm. Now, yes, also, like I shared at the beginning, you really do have to choose the harmony over discord, which means this and in your other benevolent and beneficial acts of harmony through meditations, your other work, are also meaningful, right? So we can't really just do this and then go back and watch chaos, and be absorbed by news channels and so on and so forth, and expect to be able to hold the frequency, because it's entrainment of the cells, right? You are really in the word training in there, but entrainment is the absorption and the taking on of a frequency. But training is really important as well as what you're doing. You are training your cells to remember. I actually left that out, that's what these big things are, these active, that's what these codes are, is remembering. Your cellular memory as a divine, beautiful, magical soul knows what peace is like. It knows what love is like. It knows what harmony is like. It's its true nature. And it just needs the time, the remembering, the training, the daily dedicated work, as I call it, to be trained back into that memory, so that soon enough you do wake up as the peace paradigm, and you do wake up in the love frequencies, and you do wake up in the prosperity frequencies, whichever ones you're called in to embody and that you want to embody, because your cellular memory will start to be that way, to mimic those frequencies instead of the division and the hate and the lack and the fear. So keep at these. Now that I'm going public on YouTube, I will do these every so often. There's dozens of transmissions that you can activate with by joining my Facebook group. So I will also drop that link. There's there's like 12, I think, that are free, that you can do by joining the group, and then there's like 60 that you can join by coming into energy medicine activations, getting daily mentorship, 3 new codes a month, plus the 60 some library as well. So if this work calls to you, if you're one of the many, many souls who can feel these powerfully, who know that the words that I've been speaking to you are you, which is all of you watching, because anybody who is called to this work is called to this work, right? come activate with me, come join this movement of people who are choosing harmony over discord. It's a powerful way to move through your days, and really know that you are doing the cellular and soulful work that you're meant to do, and watch as the avenues of your life open up to the opportunities and the synchronicities and the even outer events that start shifting. I mean, outer, I'm talking like world scale, right? So it's microcosm to macrocosm. We're always affecting the outer reality. And I'm really excited for the day when I know that thousands of people, millions of people have anchored in this peace paradigm and are doing the deeper needed work that their soul came here to do and is asking for them to do here and now. Um, so much love and so much peace. I do hope. Oh, Melissa, I wish I would have saw that earlier. I hope that the voice came. I just saw. I hope that the transmission came through on this. Well, she's saying the wind is too much to listen to. I hope for the next one. Yeah, I really wish I would have saw that before. It's very hot, so I have my fan on. So we'll play this. Honestly, if we need to, we're gonna schedule one for like next week because I want the transmission to be able to be clear, and for the auditory. If I anyway. I want it to be a peaceful transmission. So if we have to, we will absolutely anchor this in again. And every time we anchor them in again, they get more powerful, they get more real. So maybe that's what it wanted to do. So as always, again, I'm sending so much love and peace. Anybody watching this on the replay, you can share your experiences. You can ask any questions about your experiences, things that you felt in the body, things that you felt leave the body. I can help you tap into those vibrations, and help you with translations. So please do share with me, and I will drop links that you can access my free Facebook group, as well, for many more transmissions and activations. And sending you so much love, so much peace, so much empowerment, and thank you for being here with me on my debut YouTube live. See you next time.